is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. So the next starting five. We've got Irving. Deandre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Brown in at the 2 spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Junior's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. So the Bucks win the tip. Holiday against Irving. Pass to Antentokoumpo. Now here's Junior. Not a lot of room. And a great assist by Antentokoumpo as that one goes in.
You know, when you see Antentokoumpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Durant with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Holiday against Irving. Brown wide open. He fired. That doesn't go either for Brown. On offense here with the Bucks. Here's Junior. Oh,
oh man. And that's the kind of dunk that can energize a team. Junior's here to inspire.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. Durant trying to break through, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Junior. Feeds it to Antentokoumpo. Over Durant, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antentokoumpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
At the line for 2, and he makes the first. And both free throws good for Giannis.
You know, really, when you look at Antentokoumpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Now, here's Brown. Here's Jordan. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And it's Harris off the drive. Rocket 6. Brown finds Harris. And it's off from the 3-point ring. Here's Junior. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Junior. Back to Antentokoumpo. Count that bucket.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. The question was always, how do you contain Giannis Antentokoumpo? Coach said, now that he's hitting the face-up jumper with more consistency, there isn't much left to take away. They're going to try to make them work hard at the other end. That's what a lot of coaches say, guys, and they don't succeed very well. Let's see if they can do it tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there. He set his teammate up with an open look.
Nets trail by 6. Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. And the Nets miss again. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Justin Jackson comes in for Khris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Harris. And it's Luwawu Cabarro in for Brown.
And the amount of space Antentokoumpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Irving against DiVincenzo. Outside Durant, will it go? Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Junior dishes to Antetokoumpo. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokoumpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chants.
Here's Irving. Now there's Antetokoumpo making his last shot. Now here's Durant. Shoots over Portis. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Nets trail by 11. Pass to KD. 24 seconds left in the first quarter.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
It's blocked. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And the Nets with possession here. Green passes to Irving. And he lobs it up toward the rim, hammers the alley-oop through.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for the Milwaukee Bucks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokoumpo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And Junior subbed in for T. And then for Brooklyn, Deandre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Junior's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Jackson at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right. One of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. 1:04 left in the first half. KD against Jackson. Right side, Green. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Green's got his first basket of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop. Left it at the rack, and the big man Lopez there to punch it home.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. On kicks to KD. Outside Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Deandre Jordan throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
And a pigeon on that was easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
32 seconds left to play here in the half. Brown with it. Now guarded by Antentokoumpo. Green, the pass to Brown. Back to Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Green's got his second basket of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Giannis kicks to Junior. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Junior's got 16.
And what muscle from Junior, welcoming the contact and just pushing his way through.
Durant for 3. The shot comes out. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had such great... Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? And we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. Durant is out there with Deandre Jordan. That's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harrison at the 3 spot.
Showtime is what Junior is putting on right now. My goodness, he gets one to fall, and the floodgates are open.
Brown, the pass to Harris. Irving with it, and stolen by Junior. To the paint. And Middleton kicks to Junior. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Junior bringing to play some of those crafty street ball tricks, making it happen.
The Bucks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The first one falls. That's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
Irving with a clean look. As Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Harris. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, impressive shot there by Harris. He's in the league to make the hard shots, not just the open.
Here's Junior, and the junior by Antentokoumpo.
And when the Greek freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
He's got his fourth free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Giannis Antentokoumpo. Junior comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Durant checked in for Brown. Shots good by Middleton.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Harris. He's got 8. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Harris drives the double. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Bucks on defense. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will to second chance points.
Count it.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes of gone. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oh, Middleton in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Nice display of excellent timing there by Middleton, just skying for the basket at the right time off of those lob passes. Really good at anticipating where that pass is and how soon it's going to get to him.
Harris outside. Claxton the pass to Irving. Irving double team. Outside for KD. Hits the three-point bomb. KD's got 10 points in the game.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Here's Irving. Ejected by T.
Love seeing the point guard, Jeff T, get involved defensively there, using his speed to rise up for a block shot. Nice.
To the middle. Here's Junior. And there it is for him. Junior's got 24 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now the pass to Griffin. They double-team Griffin. Here's Claxton and the powerful one-handed slam.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A different look from Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jeff T. And then for Brooklyn, Deandre Jordan checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Brown over to help. Junior the pass to Portis. And the layup's good off the glass. Portis has got 6 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Junior, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Junior doing an outstanding job there, being aggressive and attacking the defense. He's hunting for that contact to get himself to the foul line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Junior. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Milwaukee on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Junior's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez, and it defines a group for Milwaukee right now.
The big fella, Lopez, able to weather the hit and make it happen.
Drew Holiday check in for Khris Middleton. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Milwaukee.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Outside Durant. Outside Green. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for the Nets. Tyler Johnson comes in for Irving. Back to Johnson. Pass to Luwawu from past the arc. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Justin Jackson. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Tyler Johnson. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Dishes to Green. Here's Antentokoumpo. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And Forbes kicks to Giannis. Junior with it. Picked up by Brown. That one good for 2. Junior's got 14 points now in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Junior. Forbes dishes to Junior. Pass to Portis. He feeds it to Junior. And he banks into lane. Junior's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And stolen by Junior. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Khris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Deandre Jordan. And it's Blake Griffin in for Green. And Giannis throws it down.
Antentokoumpo so ferocious in transition. I mean, an incredible athlete who loves to take advantage of these situations.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Passes to Claxton. Takes a 3. Antentokoumpo grabs the miss. Antentokoumpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Portis throws it down.
You will not find anything selfish about how Junior plays, because this guy is always focused on making the right play for his team.
Nets shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Irving double team. There's the pass to Claxton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Junior. And Junior throws it down.
You see the passion right there from Junior on that throwdown. This guy's having a ball out there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Claxton, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And he knocks down the first one. And the new group in for the next. Johnson, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Andrew Shamet comes in for Joe Harris. Johnson, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And James subbed in for Irving. James with it. 1:02 left in the game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Shot from the low block. And Junior with a nice bucket inside. Junior's got 38 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done
it. James, the pass to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Bucks. Johnson over to help. Junior dishes to T. Pass to Junior.
Well, you talk about a skilled offensive player. Junior makes the defense adjust to him.
At the line to go box. At the line. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Griffin. Puts up a three. Morag grabs the board. Here's Junior. Count that one.
That move right there from Junior was simply nasty.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.